Welcome back to episode 5 of the series. If you haven't checked out the first few episodes yet, make sure to head over to the channel and watch those so you're caught up with everything. And starting off this episode, we are going to be getting the Clue Hunter boots and gloves, so it's another piece of warm clothing for Wintertodd. But before that, we need to use up all these acorns from Totem Vale, so we need to buy a watering can and a few plant pots to fill them all the way up to get to 30 farming. Now that they're all filled up with saplings, we can drop these acorns because we won't need them anymore. The first stop is going to be Lumbridge, so we're just going to compost it and use the oak sapling on the tree patch, and then we're going to head off the Fallador. And on the way, we might as well trade Diego and get a rainbow scarf as our third warm item. There it is. Awesome. And, oh, what's this? Oh. Alrighty then. Now we're in Vark. We're going to come to the staff store and trade Zeph, and we're going to get the staff and fire, and that will be our fourth and final item for Wintertodd. I completely forgot to do the tree patch at Vark, but it shouldn't be a problem for right now. But anyways, we're going to be doing the agility course to get some termites and hopefully get a few agility levels while we're going for it. 650 termites for all the graceful set. I don't even have this on my main, so this is actually really cool. And equip it for you guys. I shouldn't need the blessed bone shards because I don't ever plan on getting prayer, and this is a very nice outfit to have. Now that we got 20 farming, we can go ahead and do the Garden of Death. We also finally finished the medium clue scroll and got the casket, so hopefully we'll get something decent from that. But this is going to be a very good quest to have. That's why we had all those acorns to finally get all this done. So I got to the point where I have to go through all these lizardmen, but I'm going to be smart about this and get some anti-poison, because the moment if I don't and I get poisoned, I'll probably die and it'll be very difficult to get it back. And now that we are back, I have both of my main accounts getting aggro from all the lizardmen, so I can just easily run past the two that were here. And then I have another account that is aggroing the one on the west island right here. That way it's just not an easy little snipe for him. And once we come down here, we are going to be finishing the quest. And that is the Garden of Death completed for 10,000 farming XP. And that will get us to 30 farming. And now we can start planting these willow trees. Alright, and medium casket. This is completely trash. Purple sweets are okay, but I might as well just drop all of these. There's no use for it right now. So now we're going to prep the willow seeds to make into saplings. So we'll need to trade her, and we can get a watering can and the plat pots to put them in, and we're gonna need 4 of them, and they're empty. Okay, we had to come south of Fallador and trade Sarah to actually get the filled plant pots. So now we can go back. This is Fallador, and we're going to do the exact same at Taverley and 31 farming. And we're coming to Varrock to do the exact same thing. And we're going to use the canoe system to go to Lumbridge because we don't want to wait 7 minutes to actually do it again. And this is Lumbridge done, and we're going to pay off every single one so they don't die. I forgot how useful the canoe system can actually be on an Ultimate Iron Man because you don't really use it on a main account. You just have to teleport wherever you want, so this is actually useful. And we came to Edgeville to talk to the mage that will want us to talk to him at the Vark altar, or, well, wherever this place is, I guess. But we're going to talk to him. We already finished most of the quests that made us go around the map to go to different rune essence, but that's going to be 9 rune crafting. We can do earth runes, but we need 10 to do the next quest, so we need 154 XP, so we might as well just go up to the museum up here and get the 500 XP lamp, and then we can continue that quest. But right now we don't need this, so we're just going to drop them. Alright, I'm back from work, and we got 76 agility, which is going to be really helpful soon, so now we're going to use this. I'm a freaking idiot. You need level 30 to even use it. Alright, well, I guess we'll just use it on Slayer and get runecrafting a different way. 25 Slayer, I guess, but alright. So now we're going to go to the agility pyramid to get some good early game moneymaker, which might be one of the best ways for this account to make money. So this is the agility pyramid. It's a 5-layer agility course that starts from the bottom and goes smaller as you go up. There's a lot of obstacles that can hit you off and make you go down a layer, which is why 76 is so important. You don't fall at this level, which we can do a full run to the very top that will take about 3 to 4 minutes, giving us around 200k GP an hour, which for early game is huge. Once you get to the top, you can collect the golden top that can be exchanged by the archaeologists for 10k each. Now, we only need about 120k for the next few steps. 50k for the costume room is the big one, so I'll see you once we finish that. This should be the last one that we should need. Now let's go ahead and exchange it. And like I said, 50k should go towards the costume room and the rest of it should go towards a rune axe at the woodcutting guild. Now that we can actually go in it now, so it's a good thing we went dry going for the fletching knife. And now we just talk to Simon. And there it is, the first ever white cash stack. So with how fast we got the GP, it's burning a hole in my inventory, so now I want to spend it. So let's go ahead and get the costume room. And now that we've got the costume room, we have unlocked the armor case, the cape rack, the fancy dress, toy box, treasure chest, and best of all, the magic wardrobe space. The magic wardrobe space is massive for the account because now we can store all of our graceful, our fletching knife, the hammer, a bunch of items that can clear up our inventory for the future. Now this one is only limited to 7 sets, so we have to be cautious of what we put into it until we upgrade it later on, which is something that's been on my mind this whole grind. So as of right now, I'm going to go ahead and clear my... Okay, we have the full set, that's fine. Next, we will be building an armor case. This is really only good for the angler outfit. Everything else is just later in the game, or armor I can't even wear yet. As far as Wintertod, I'm sure you noticed my Staff of Fire is gone. I dropped it during the agility pyramid. That's because I'm holding off on going to Wintertod still until I get a few things done that I want. I'll be making an explanation in the next video as I'll be leaving for a few days. But as of now, I wanted this to get as much inventory space as I can, which also I'll be building the fancy dress box for random events. I want to get the Beekeeper and the Lederhosen outfit, as those 2 random events are the quickest and I'll get experience lamps once I get the full outfit. The others are just a lot longer and not that good, so this box can only hold up to 2 sets, so I'll be happy getting those 2. And once I get 2 lamps, I'll be able to get 10 rune crafting to do the next quest. So this is currently all I can make at the moment until I get construction up, which is fine. There is a couple of things I want to get done before I leave. First thing I want to get done is getting 50 thieving, and I'll be going to the fruit stalls, so I'll see you guys over there. This is not what I meant by see you over here. I died. Well, I forgot that the dogs get aggressive when you start stealing. But this is just an example of why it's bad I die if I have a lot of stuff on me. Everything gets dropped, so I have to be cautious about where I'm at. Like the lizard mint, if I were to die there, I do not think I would have been able to get my stuff back, and that would have been really bad because I had the fletching knife on me. Not to mention, if a place costs money to get to, I have to think about where to go and I'll have to plan it. In the worst case scenario, that's why getting the costume room early was high priority, because I can just store important items in case this happens. Anyways, now that we're at the stalls, I want to be able to get 50 thieving, so I'm ready to get the rogue's outfit for whenever it's time. And I'm hoping to get an XP lamp here so I can get 10 rune crafting, as there's really no other good way for me to get it, as I dropped the rune talisman like an idiot. I could do the RCS library, but that would just be a big XP waste. I'm sure I'll be getting an XP lamp here now, but if I don't, I should be getting plenty for when I'm away. Now, while I'm gone, I have planned that these videos are ready and that they'll be coming out on time. Also, while I'm gone, I'll be doing agility the whole time. But here is 50 thieving. We did get an XP lamp, so that will go right into rune crafting, which is going to get us to 10, and that will be the requirement for Temple of the Eye. I plan on doing this when I get back, so I can get the 34 crafting and whatever rune crafting that will get me. But for now, that is going to wrap up this video. If you made it this far, wish me luck on my trip and my agility training. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and of course, subscribe so you'll be notified on the next episode. I'll be seeing you all in the next one.